Hi guys, it's Chris. Just checking to see if I'm unmuted.
Hey, Chris, we can hear you.
Oh, good, thanks.
All right, go ahead.
Hey, thank you. I will call to order the Planning Commission meeting, San Clemente Planning Commission meeting for Wednesday, May 19th. Our first item is the Pledge of Allegiance. Don, could you please lead us in the pledge?
Please,
And I'll remind everyone else to go on mute, please.
be ready to stand, put your hand over your heart, and repeat after me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Don. Next item is the roll call. Adam, could you call the roll for us tonight, please?
Yes, sir. Commissioner Brown,
Here?
Commissioner Kaczynski,
Here.
Commissioner Crandall,
Here.
Chair Pro Tem Wu,
Yeah.
Vice Chair Blackwell. I do not see Vice Chair Blackwell with us, and Chair Rulin.
Here. Our next item is minutes. We have one set of minutes from our adjourned regular meeting of May 5th, 2021. Are there any requests for changes or a motion?
I move we approve.
This is Chris. I'll second.
All right, motion by Commissioner Brown, second by Commissioner Kaczynski. I'll call the roll. Commissioner Grandal. I'm sorry, you're on mute, Bart.
Aye.
Thank you. Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Kaczynski,
Aye.
Commissioner Wu,
Aye.
and Rulin votes aye, passes 5-0. Our next item is oral and written communications. Members of the public may address the commission on matters of public interest which pertain to the city and are not otherwise on the agenda. Speakers can submit their comments on agenda items to the Planning Commission electronically. Material may be emailed to www.san-clemente.org/PC public comment. Transmittal by 3 p.m. on Planning Commission meeting days is recommended. The Planning Commission is not permitted to discuss or take action on items that do not appear on the agenda. Adam, do we have any communication items for items that are not on the agenda tonight?
The city has not received any public comments.
All right, thank you. Next item 7 is the consent calendar. We have one item on our consent calendar. Since this is the consent calendar item, is there anyone who would like to pull that item?
I'll make a move that we approve it.
And I will second it.
All right, motion by Brown, second by Crandall for approving the consent calendar items. I'll call the roll. Commissioner Crandall,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Kaczynski,
Aye.
Commissioner Wu,
Aye.
and Rulin votes aye, passes 5-0. The next item is public hearings, of which we have none tonight. We have no new business tonight. We have no old business tonight. So we are up to reports of commissioners and staff. I have actually 2 things I want to bring up. One thing is I wanted to acknowledge that a great colleague of ours passed away. I read in the paper the other day, Bill Hart passed away this last week. He was an incredible contributor to the city, great guy to work with. He was the chairman of the Coastal Committee for many years. He was the co-chair of the General Plan Advisory Committee when I joined that committee, which was the first committee I worked on. He and I were also in the same industry, so we shopped a little bit. Just really an all-around great guy. Obviously, you know, our hearts go out to his family. And he's also it's really a great loss for the city as well. And Don, I know you knew him. Do you want to say something?
I'd like to chime in. Yeah, I knew Bill really well. In my first year at the the planning commission, I got sent over to the coastal advisory committee, and I liked Bill and Kenny Nielsen so much I stayed there for 5 years, and really got to know them well, and then went on and stayed connected with Bill all the way through until he ran his campaign. Great family man, smart guy, did so much for San Clemente, particularly Clean Ocean, the ocean task force, working with all the city staff on all those issues. An all around guy, smart guy, brilliant guy, and he would really be missed in this community terribly. And I miss him personally. So I just thank you, Jim, for bringing that up. City Council honored him last night. Christy was there, and the people, and they read a great introduction to the whole meeting and adjourned in his name, and at the same time gave Christy a great bouquet of flowers in recognition of Bill's service to the city. So it was really a wonderful time, and Saeed was there also to eyeball in that when we were there. And Bart was there with me, so it was an interesting, very heartfelt moment. Thank you.
Gentlemen,
nice.
sorry, I'm going to excuse myself. Thank you very much. I appreciate
please.
the time.
Thank you, and thank
Yeah.
you for being here for us. Thanks.
Thank you.
Anything else on Bill Hart?
Nope.
The only other thing that I wanted to bring up was just to acknowledge the council vote for last night. They chose to remain at 7 members for the planning commission, which I think all of us think is probably a pretty good idea. And it sounded like a couple of members also had some questions about keeping the design review in place, which was a little worried to me, but I'm very glad that that's still in place. Those 7-member committee and the design review, I think, as we all know, has served the city well, and I think has actually been provided a level of efficiency for our applicants in that it makes them well prepared for the planning commission meeting. They don't have to design; nobody's designing from the dais, and it tends to make the applications go through much smoother with a lot fewer continuations and such, which we don't want to put our applicants through when we can avoid it. So I wanted just to point that out, just in case someone hadn't seen that. Okay, let me throw that open. Are there anyone else who has reports?
Nope.
Okay. If not, I will thank Adam, and as well as, he's gone. I wanted to thank Chris as well for coming on and being prepared to discuss the consent item, which we didn't have to discuss because they did such a first-rate job on it. So Thank you for that. Thank you, Adam. And I will entertain a motion for adjournment.
I'll move. I move that we adjourn to the next adjourned regular meeting of the Planning Commission will be held on June 2nd, 2021 at 6 p.m. via teleconference.
Second.
Motion by Brown, second by Crandall. I'll call the roll. Commissioner Crandall,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Kozinski,
Aye.
Commissioner Wu,
Aye.
and Rulon votes aye. It's unanimous. We're adjourned, and I think that might be one of our quickest ones. 9 minutes.
And normally
And-
Mal
and-
would be joining us at our favorite watering hole, and but unfortunately we can't do that tonight. So we'll hold that in abeyance to another night. You owe us one now.
Next time.
All right. Well, thank you.